Have you ever just looked up at the night sky and wondered, what am I really looking at? It's so much more than just a bunch of twinkling lights. Today, we're going to open up a field guide to the cosmos and explore the incredible and often invisible world of stars.
So, our journey is going to start with a pretty cosmic question, one that gets right to the heart of just how mind-bogglingly huge the universe really is.
Here it is. How many stars are actually out there? I mean, just take a second. What number pops into your head? Millions? Billions? Is it a number our brains can even really handle?
And I promise you, we are going to get to that number. But here's the thing. The answer won't really make sense until we understand what we're counting, because, as it turns out, not all stars are created equal. Not even close.
Okay, first up, let's meet the most common type of star in the entire universe. And here's the paradox. Even though they are literally everywhere, you've probably never seen a single one.
These are the red dwarfs. They're the little guys, small, kinda cool in temperature, and incredibly dim. But what's absolutely bonkers is their lifespan. They sip their fuel so slowly they can live for up to 1 trillion years. The universe itself isn't even close to being that old yet.
And just look at this. This chart shows you exactly how much they dominate. Nearly 70% of all stars are red dwarfs. They're the silent, unassuming majority of the whole cosmos. So, here's the key thing to remember. Even though there are billions upon billions of them, not a single one is bright enough for us to see from Earth without a powerful telescope. They're like these cosmic ghosts, just hiding in plain sight.
All right, now let's pivot to something a little more familiar. This next star is our home base, really. It's the benchmark we use to measure pretty much everything else. Of course, I'm talking about our sun.
So our sun is what's called a yellow dwarf star. And it's pretty much middle of the road in every single way. Medium size, medium temperature, it's stable, it's reliable, and it's got about 5 billion years of fuel left in the tank. So, no need to worry just yet.
Okay, so if red dwarfs are the quiet majority and yellow dwarfs are the stable middle class, then our next group, well, these are the true rock stars of the universe. They're the giants that live fast, burn unbelievably bright, and die young.
Say hello to the blue giants. These stars are absolutely massive, which makes them burn at incredibly high temperatures. And because of that, they just tear through their fuel, living for only maybe 10 to 100,000 years, which is just a blink of an eye in cosmic time. But that extreme brightness, that's why most of the individual stars you can actually point to in the night sky are blue giants.
And these guys do not go quietly. When a blue giant runs out of fuel, it doesn't just fade away. No. It goes out with the biggest bang you can imagine, a supernova, an explosion so powerful it can briefly outshine its entire galaxy.
Okay, so let's just bring this all together for a second. This chart lays it out perfectly. On one extreme, you've got the small, cool, dim red dwarfs that live practically forever. On the other end, the huge, hot, brilliant blue giants that are gone in a flash. And right there in that beautiful sweet spot, that's our sun. A perfect cosmic balance.
So now that we know the difference between all these types of stars, we can finally go back to that original question. We know what we're counting now, so let's get to the final tally.
All right, this is it, the moment of truth. You ready for the answer? After everything we've just learned, let's find out.
100 billion. That's a 1 with 11 zeros after it. Now, hold on, because that's the estimated number of stars in just our home galaxy, the Milky Way. To get the number for the whole universe, you'd have to multiply that by the number of other galaxies, and that number is it's astronomical, literally. But even just in our galactic neighborhood, the number is so huge, it's hard to grasp. And don't forget, about 70% of those are the tiny red dwarfs we can't even see.
And to put that into perspective, our very closest stellar neighbor, the nearest star to us other than the Sun, is a star called Proxima Centauri. And yep, you guessed it, it's one of those tiny, dim red dwarfs. Even being the closest one, it's completely invisible to the naked eye.
And I've got one last amazing fact for you. Think about it. Because only the biggest and brightest stars can be seen from so far away, every single star you can spot in the night sky with your own eyes is bigger and more luminous than our sun. Our own star is actually pretty modest by cosmic standards. It really changes how you see the night sky, doesn't it? Knowing that what we see is just the flashy tip of the iceberg, the bright blue giants, while the vast, silent majority of stars remain hidden from us. It just makes you wonder, what else is hiding out there in the dark?